There's somebody who has took it upon themselves to try to take you completely down, take you completely out the game, take you completely out of a position that belongs to you. When you were created, God designed this position for you. And only you can hold that light, that authority, that power, that anointing, that special gift in this particular position. Whoever I'm speaking to, you don't work a 9 to 5. The Most High has told you to come out of the matrix. You're chosen. You have a gift. You have a talent. And I need for you to spread my love and the light that I've given you in this particular arena or position or whatever it is you're doing. If you do nails, you do hair, whatever God told you to do, you did it by faith. You're doing it by faith. And somebody that you left behind is mad with you. They're mad because they don't have the courage to do what you do. They're mad because you stepped out on faith and God is blessing you in a way that you can sustain and maintain. They're mad because at one season they looked at you as if you were a peasant, as if you were somebody who will never come up and come out. But because you were obedient to what God told you to do, God blessed you. And even if you feel like, you know what, this thing is hard, I'm having to put in a lot of work, I got to make sure I do this and do that, God is still blessing the works of your hands. People don't understand what entrepreneurship look like, but they also don't understand what it looked like when you working, baby, with the divine, under his creation, all of that. Whoever I'm speaking to, this individual right now is mad with you, my love. And you're not meant to work a 9 to 5, but they've been attacking you, wanting you to go back to a 9 to 5. Because as long as you're out doing something different, daring to be different, spreading your light and love through whatever this thing is that you're pursuing, that you're doing, it makes them feel insecure. It makes them feel like they hadn't done what they needed to do. It makes them feel like you're now competition. Because see, this is the one, whether it's a friend, a lover, whoever it is, this is somebody who when you were around, they thought they was hot, S-H-I-T. They thought they were the it girl, the it boy. These are girls and boys that we're talking about, my love. Whoever you are so divine. You are so loving, so kind, so patient. You sit around, baby, and try to motivate everybody else, even though you can use some motivation yourself. And you've given that to this person. You motivated them. You talked to them. You tried to pour into their cup. You tried to let them know you can get money a different way, even when you wasn't getting it a different way. You still could see this person's potential. But they refused to receive what you were saying because at that time you looked like you didn't know what you was talking about, my love. See, people will overlook you when you're in your becoming season. People will overlook you when they feel like you don't have nothing to give them. People will think that when they see you in the pit, that that's your end all, be all. They don't know that God be working on you, baby. When they looking from the outside, God be working from the inside. They standing at the front door, God at the back door. God doing what he need to do in you and through you. Whoever I'm speaking to, this may have been something that you've been thinking about. This may have been something that you've been sitting around like, God, should I go back to work? No. My love, no. You're chosen. You're chosen. You're favored. You're blessed. You're covered. So all you have to do is keep sowing your seeds the same way that you've been doing and watch how God bless you. If he did it last month, he's going to do it this month. If he did it last year, he's going to do it this year. You're not meant to work a 9 to 5. Somebody wants you to feel like you need to go back to the system, to the matrix. And y'all, there's nothing wrong with that. We all supposed to do things in our own way with our own gifts. There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. But I'm speaking to somebody that worked the 9 to 5 and also worked their gift at the same time, to the point where the Most High could create with you. To the point where God said, I can trust you now. What I need for you to do is get rid of the 9 to 5. I want you to come and submit and commit to me so I can give you rest. I can give you peace. I can give you strategy. I can show you who you are in me. And you trusted that voice. You trusted your higher self. You trusted the gift that you had been given. I'm speaking to a person, I'm telling you, you worked hard, my love, to get to where you are. You worked extremely hard. And somebody didn't know that you were grinding like that when they were around, when you were around them. Because you worked that 9 to 5, and when you got off, you poured into your own gift the same way you poured into that 9 to 5. And chosen one, there comes a time where God will withdraw, take you out, remove you so that you can stand up in your own position, be your own boss. Somebody pissed with you about that. Because not only is God teaching you how to work that field, how to work that gift, but baby, it's something happening right now within you, my love. There's a shift that's happening within you, within your character, within your mind, within your heart. Your identity is changing because you trusted the divine. And whoever I'm speaking to, baby, you hadn't even really gotten started yet. You may have been out here doing your thing, but I'm telling you, your identity is changing. You're leveling up yet again. So even though you're sowing the seeds right now, currently where you are, baby, it's something bigger and better that's coming for you. That's why God told you, you cannot work that 9 to 5. See, people don't understand what be going on behind the scenes when they see you, my love. All they see is the grind, the strength, the courage, the audacity of you to think you can do such a thing. They don't understand the days, the nights where you had to wipe your own tears, encourage yourself, pat yourself on the back. You had to be the one out there, baby, giving out the business cards. You're the one out there, baby, pushing out the content, motivating everybody else when you can use a little love and a hug yourself sometime. People hate the fact that you just have something outside of them. What they want is the attention, and whoever I'm speaking to, you don't have it no more. This person is mad because at one time, one season, y'all friendship was all of that. You put it at the top. You was out there trying to run behind them, figure out what they had going on, wanting to hang out, do all these things, wanting to be in the connection, the relationship, whatever it could have been. But now that you're out here, baby, creating a new life for yourself, you don't have the time or the day to entertain people that don't want to grow. You're so focused on yourself now and the possibility of you really being out here being your own boss. Whoever I'm speaking to, this thing is starting to become more of a reality to you. There was a season you would look at 20K and think that was a lot of money. But now you out here, baby, being an entrepreneur, you look at that 20K and like, I can get that. No problem. I see that for myself. I know it's possible for me. This is your identity changing, my love. You see how that worked, chosen one? There was a season where you didn't believe in that. You couldn't see that for yourself. You're meant to break the generational curse, and that includes being wealthy. So you're focused on you now. You're pouring in your cup. You're doing what you have to do for you. And somebody pissed because they never thought you would create a life like this. They never thought you were the person that you are right now. Yo, I saw a video the other day of me. This is just me sharing my own personal testimony. I saw a video of me the other day that my niece had from a while ago. at somebody's wedding, one of my cousin's wedding, when I looked at myself, y'all, I didn't even recognize that lady. I can't even hold y'all. I'm not even going to, I can talk about myself, but can't nobody else talk about me. So let's get into it. I looked crazy. I got to keep it real. And I didn't look like what I look like now. I don't even know who that woman was. That was a time and a season where I didn't know who I was. That person don't even look like me, y'all. It's almost scary to see. And I'm sharing this because this is your reality, chosen one. You might look back at some old pictures, look back at the people that you left at the 9 to 5, look back at the relationships that you had to let go, looking back, baby, at the version that you used to be when you were out there trying to figure it out. And when the divine pulled you under his wing, when the Most High pulled you out of that matrix, when the Most High said, you know what, you can't connect with that person, that thing anymore, your identity began to shift. You started doing things different, thinking different, showing up different. God not only does the work on the inside, but when the inside starts transforming, your outside does too. And sometimes, y'all, we miss it because we're so busy grinding, so busy becoming, so busy elevating. But baby, look at the people around you, rolling their eyes, sucking their teeth, mad with you. That's your proof that you're growing. That's your proof that you have changed, baby, that you out here making something shake. When they get pissed with you, when the haters come around, oh, you doing something then, my love. And somebody mad. Because every time you turn around, you're becoming, you're transforming, you're elevating, you're doing something good for yourself. Whoever this person is, they're stuck. They're stuck mentally, physically, emotionally. They're stuck in that version of you that you no longer are. They want you to continue to be that old man, that old woman, but you can't return to that, my love. You've grown, you've elevated, you've matured, you're working on yourself, you're working on your business. You got big boss vibes, big energy vibes, positive energy vibes. Somebody, all they want is negativity, your attention. You're not meant to work a 9 to 5. You're not meant to work a 9 to 5. And somebody wants you to turn back and do that. So they attack, they say things, they project all of their insecurities, their doubts, and their fears onto you. So if you're working on something, my love, that's sacred to you, don't even talk to people about it. Let them see your success. Let them see you when they see you, because they will. They are looking right now, praying that you stop, praying that you fail, praying that you give up. But whoever I'm speaking to, baby, I'm telling you, you've been doing it. You've been sowing them seeds. You got a grind about you that can't be touched. I'm telling you now, people could be more talented, but they can't outwork you. Go off spirit. They can't outwork you. And somebody didn't know that you had that in you. They were around you all that time. You spent years with them. You spent months with them. You spent time with whoever this person is. And they didn't see you for who you were, who you are. You had different layers to you, a depth to you. And nobody thought you would be able to do what you're doing right now. I want to encourage those of you who stepped out in faith, on faith, trusting God for your business, for your platforms, trusting God to do what he needs to do. Don't give up. Keep planting your seeds, baby. A 9 to 5 is not for you, chosen one. And that does not mean that a 9 to 5 means you're in the wrong position. You should quit your job if you're listening to this and you are at a 9 to 5. Trust God. If you feel like this is a time now for you to let your job go and start pursuing your career, start pursuing what God told you to do, then do it. Don't let fear stop you. Because people will try to hold you down because they're too afraid to rise up to the occasion. They're too afraid. They hadn't figured out their purpose. They hadn't figured out what God put inside of them. So they'll try to drag you down and discourage you before you can even get started, my love. And that's not for you. None of that is for you. Stay focused on what you're doing. Keep your eyes on your own bag. Keep your eyes on your own goals, your own business, your own platform, whatever it is you're doing. Keep focused on you. Don't look back at nobody else. This person that keeps projecting, keeps trying to poke the bear, wanting you to react, wanting you to do things to go back to that 9 to 5, wanting you to go back to that old mentality, that old version of you. No, 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 and you get a no. Period. The door is closed and locked. Keep moving, my love. Keep grinding, keep shining. Y'all, listen, I don't know what the background sound like. I just literally jumped up out the bed and was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and post this. Somebody need to hear this. So if it sounds a little crazy, y'all, I'm sorry, but I'm still going to post it because I want to make sure this reach you right now, so you can keep doing what you're doing. And congratulations, my love. Congratulations for trusting yourself, trusting God, trusting and believing that you can do better and be better. Congratulations to you. Keep doing it. I love y'all so much. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.